What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Y-Chain Monolocke. In the last episode, we took on Karina, the Shallower City gym. We got a Mega Pokemon from her at the Tower of Mastery, which ended up being a Mega Latios. I'm very excited for that. And in today's episode, we are going to be making our way to Cormarine City. Just so we all know, I literally was so close to finishing this recording, and then my computer crashed. So, I've basically done most of what we're going to be doing this episode. It's been about an hour since I tried to record. I sat in sadness while I let my computer try and calm down. But before we start this episode, again, we're going to do a quick little team recap. Starting off, we've got JJ the Poliwrath, level 37, Careful Nature with the Damp Ability, Organ Bubble Beam, Hypnosis, Dynamic Punch, and Submission. Then we got PC Godly Monferno, level 35, Hardy Nature with the Blaze Ability, Arc and Flame Wheel, Torment, Mach Punch, and Taunt. Then we got Clint the Blastoise, level 36, Timid Nature with the Torrent Ability, Arc and Water Pulse, Bite, Withdraw, and Aqua Tail. Then we got Tien the Meditite, level 35, Naive Nature with the Pure Power Ability, Arc and Force Palm, Confusion, Hidden Power, and Calm Mind. Then we got Sing the Latios, level 35, Adamant Nature with the Levitate Ability, Arc and Dragon Breath, Protect, Refresh, and Luster Purge. And last but not least, we got Atlas the Jirachi, level 35, Hardy Nature with the Serene Grace Ability, Rockin' Psychic, Rest, Swift, and Zen Headbutt. So, that's what we've got. I'm a little sad. I'm gonna level with you guys. I went and I did the things at the very beginning of this episode that we did while I was trying to record, which is basically get Surf and get our gift Pokemon from the guy who gives you a Lapras. Turns out it was an Alakazam that has an Alakazite. So that was very much a shock to me. I'm pretty sure that I got an Alakazam from that dude in the verses, but I don't think it was holding an Alakazite. And if it was, then I'm really mad that nobody told me throughout that entire series, because I'm pretty sure I think I used that Alakazam. I'm pretty sure I had an Alakazam in the verses. I could be wrong. I might have gotten something else, and I just happen to also still have an Alakazam. But either way, I don't think it had an Alakazite. So if it just managed to get re-randomized into an Alakazam holding an Alakazite, that's amazing. And I'm really happy about that. Actually, before we start this episode, by going to Cormarine, we're going to get some repels, because I'm not going to keep running into wild Pokemon. I will die inside. But, yeah, so I'm a little mad. That video that I recorded was like 28 minutes. We were about to start fighting Serena at, in front of Cormarine Gym. So it was a little frustrating that it happened. My computer hasn't done it. The last couple of recordings I've done, literally the last time it crashed while I was recording was, where was it? It was the episode where I saved like halfway. Where was that at? That was a couple episodes ago. It was enough episodes ago that it made a difference. But it was the episode where we got Tien. That was it. But it just sucks that it happened. I don't know why it keeps doing it, but it just sucks that it does, because like there's really nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can figure out that has like in any way, shape, or form in effect to stop it. So it's just kind of what I have to deal with for now. And hopefully it doesn't end up being a big deal. So it just sucks, because that makes me afraid of ever trying to stream at this point. Because if my computer is going to keep crashing like that, because I don't think it's that my computer can't handle things happening and it's crashing. Personally, I think it might be the problem with the motherboard overheating, causing it to crash. Because my motherboard gets very, apparently it's hotter than it should be, like a motherboard should be. So I think it's just a problem with the fans that I need to fix. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean the day you guys are watching this. Or tomorrow, as in Tuesday, because I have Monday and Tuesday off this week. So it works out. But for the most part, it's been an hour, and my memory isn't that good. So I don't remember exactly what I'm going to be fighting, but I'm sure when it comes out, I'll know, like, I'll remember. So we've kind of got that going for us. But it really, like, last episode wasn't too much of an eventful thing to happen anyway, so it was literally us getting to Cormarine, about to take on Serena, and my computer crashed. So Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but it makes me sad that it keeps happening. So it just kind of sucks, you know? It just sucks that it'll crash. Like, it's not even like it crashes constantly. It just crashes enough that it's like cause for concern. So I don't know what to do, but hopefully it's something I can fix, or something like that, because it makes me sad. And especially because recently I've been thinking about streaming again and stuff like that. And if doing stuff like that is going to be too much for my computer before it starts overheating and dying, then there's a problem. So I just want to figure out why it crashes so much and what could be causing it. So maybe I'll do that. Hopefully I'll do that. Hopefully I can find a solution. One of the things that I really don't want it to be is the fact that apparently the power supply that I picked and ended up buying, my dad ended up researching it more, and we found out that apparently this make of power supply has a tendency to cause your computer to crash. I don't remember what it is, but it can kill your, not like kill your computer, but it'll like overload it, I think it's what it does, or something like that. But people have apparently had problems with that happening a lot. So I really hope that's not what it is. I really don't think it is, considering most of the time when it happens, it's while I'm trying to open a certain program while I have a bunch of other stuff opening. And it seems like it's more of, if it's a problem, it's something to do with either my motherboard or my CPU. I really don't think it's my CPU. If it is, then it might be that I might need more thermal paste on it, and it might be overheating because of that. So that's also something I have to be careful for, because if my CPU gets fucked up, I'm going to cry, because that thing was of all the things that could be the problem, I would prefer it to be the power supply. And I would prefer to be the power supply and that it doesn't completely destroy my computer. Because if it completely destroys my computer, I am out basically everything, probably mostly just my motherboard and my CPU more than anything. I think if it messes anything up, it would be my CPU or power or my motherboard. And CPU is definitely not something I want to see messed up, because that is the second most expensive thing on my computer. So my CPU was $300. It was on sale, so it worked out. But my motherboard was my GPU was actually my most expensive thing. The GPU was, I believe, $400, and the CPU was like $300 on sale. The CPU is not on sale when I bought it, or the GPU was not on sale when I bought it. So it is what it is. I guess hopefully it's not a big deal. Hopefully it's something that can be dealt with, and it's just something that I need to actually look into and figure out, because I want to be able to stream if I ever get the chance to again, and I definitely want to be able to actually record Switch series on the Switch, because I feel like the Switch, recording stuff on the Switch might be a little more demanding than Citra. Possibly, maybe not. It might actually be less demanding, but I guess we'll figure it out. Because I mean, the whole crashing thing, while the computer starting to crash while I was recording didn't start until we started Pokemon, or the Y Monolocke. So it might just be something with my computers for some reason not liking having Citra, using Citra. Why do you keep missing everything? Did you get mud slapped? I thought you got mud shot. Okay, there you go. I've been leered 4 times, so get the hell out of here. God damn, this is not the day for me. I'm sad. I'm really glad that not too much happened. If I had finished that battle, I would have been a lot more upset. But since we were just literally about to start it, it's not as big a deal, So it could have been a lot worse, but it also definitely could have just not happened to begin with. So it is what it is. Hopefully this episode might end up being shorter, just because I know literally, I basically know the path that I'm going for this episode. I know, I literally know how long everything's going to take. I know any potential annoyances that I'm going to deal with. So it is what it is. This episode might be a little shorter. I'm going to try to stop speeding up as much, because I'm basically, going twice as fast as I did. But that's also because literally the first 10 minutes of this episode were me getting the Alakazam, me getting Surf, me finding out, and remembering that when I got Sanderson the Pidgeotto, I also got a Blastonite, so I ended up putting that on Clint as well, and realizing I have 3 potential Pokemon I can Mega Evolve right now. And then I just proceeded to have Atlas out front, ran into a wild Magnezone, got Magnet pulled, so I had to sit there and fight it. I was getting paralyzed left and right, and that probably would have been cut out of the video anyways. So it's not too big of a loss. It's not like it was a long episode with a lot happening. It was a long episode because I was getting stalled out by literally everything I fight. JJ's missing a lot more moves than he was in the last episode, in the video I just recorded though, so that's a little depressing. But it is what it is. I'm getting swaggered, so I'm skedoodling. I'm going to PC God, so it works out. I'm definitely glad. I'm really glad that nothing happened where I got information on important battles. Because if this had happened like while I'm like halfway through the fight with Serena, or if it was during a gym battle, that would definitely suck. Because then I would know what I was getting myself into, and I would be in some way advantaged. So it is what it is. I'm gonna try to close combat and hope that I don't hit myself. PC God? No, okay. It's really what you're gonna choose to do, buddy. Alright, so I should have clicked close combat and paid attention instead of hitting Swagger that first time, but we're gonna just keep going. And I'm gonna be a sad boy. It's sad boy hours, actually. Because this Mighty End is being a lot more annoying than it was before. I just one-shotted it with a close combat last time, so it is what it is. Gonna just go with it. But I was actually while I was recording the last episode, I was actually talking about future series that I was trying to figure out, because I'm going to level with you guys. I don't know what we're going to be doing after Y-Chain Monolocke. I don't have a Nuzlocke planned out. And I was trying to brainstorm, because I don't know. I personally don't know if I want to do another All-Star Lock literally one series after the last one. But I also kind of want to, because this new, the way I want to do it this time around, it seems like a lot of fun, but it's going to take a lot of research for me to do it, which means I'm going to need a lot more time to do it. So I think it's something that I would have to do next, after whatever comes up after, whatever, it would have to be 2 series down the road, is what I'm trying to say. But that means that I need to come up with a series for now. So I need to figure that out. I've been trying to think of some fun games that we haven't played in a hot minute. And honestly, I was actually talking about Glazed, because Pokemon Glazed was a really fun series. And I really enjoyed it, and I think it's been long enough that I don't remember most stuff. But I don't know. There's enough stuff that I remember that is pretty important, and I just don't know. I don't know, personally, I don't know if Glazed is a game that I can replay. Like, I enjoyed it the first time, and I'm gonna probably not enjoy it as much the second time. So it's kind of one of those things, you know? But I guess I'm just trying to figure something out. I'm just really, like, if you guys, like, as I always say, if you guys have any series or any Pokemon games you want to see me play, let me know, and I'll see if we can do a Nuzlocke of it, because it'd be a lot of fun. If you guys have any games that are a challenge that I might not know of, or that I'm too much of a pussy to admit that I'm afraid of playing it, then we'll play it, because it is what it is. And I'm really, like, it just sucks, because even nowadays it's really hard to come across those games, because so many, all the websites that I actually trusted to get games from have been taken down, so I don't trust any other websites all too much. So, you know, MU Paradise is down, Cool ROMs is down. Those are the ones I would download from. I never really had a problem with them, and every other one looks super sketchy, so I don't trust it. And, you know, that's just not fun. So it just be like that sometimes, you know? I'm gonna go for a Dynamic Punch. Can I hit it? There we go. The Snorlax is demolished. Goodbye. I'm actually a little high leveled, and I need to turn the EXP share off because the boys are racking up the levels. PC God's already level 37. I think Tien's 2 levels away from evolving, but I want to keep trying to give him like some experience now as a Tien, like as a meta type before he evolves into Metacham, because you know he kind of has to be on the team. Like, we can't take Tien off the team without losing most of my members. So, it kind of sucks. Especially, like, I do not want to lose having Sting on the team. And if Tien dies, then I have to start revolving my team around the Psychic type. And there goes, you know, the other 3 Pokemon. Other, like, 3 or 4 Pokemon on my team. And that just kind of sucks, so... It is what it is. I guess we'll figure that out. I'm just trying my hardest not to have any more deaths. We actually got kind of lucky with the losses we had in Solage City, because they were not Pokemon that completely destroyed our team. They were Pokemon that were like they were the literally first 2 Pokemon we caught in the game, but they didn't like completely destroy our team. If we had lost JJ in that battle, we would have been fucked. And that would have really sucked. And I'm really glad that that wasn't what ended up happening, because that just would have made things a lot more complicated. Luckily, like, one of the good things about the Chain Monolocke is that, like, you can basically, like, there's at no point in the game where your team needs to be revolved about one certain Pokemon. As long as it's revolved around a certain type, then that's usually kind of for me how I play it. So, you know, I don't always need, like, you know, if I lose Clint, like, that's not like completely destroys our team. I can change what typing I'm revolving around, you know, if I need to. So, stuff like that, I guess. That's kind of like the main thing, is I can build my team however I like want to for typings. It's just also that, it's just also the fact that I then need to, like, if I, at some point, if, like, say JJ dies. If JJ dies, then if I decide, okay, well, then my team's going to be revolved around PC God or Tien, well, then I'm going to have to take Clint off the team. Or, like, if JJ dies and I'm just like, okay, well, yeah, like, if I'm in the middle of the battle, then either I choose to only use Clint, because Clint is a water type, or I only use the other, you know, 4 Pokemon that are left, because they're all in some way, shape, or form connected through fighting and psychic typings. So it works out. Things like that. I don't know if that makes any sense. I am terrible at explaining stuff. I've always accepted that, but hopefully that makes sense to you guys, because this game has been a lot of fun, I'll be honest with you guys. And, you know, I like the idea of a Chain Monolocke. Chain Monolocques just have always seemed like a lot of fun, and I've been enjoying this one. But one thing that definitely sucks is just the fact that, like, Gen 6 can be a tough game to try to play through, because honestly, like, no matter what you do, it's really hard to make it a challenge. Oros can be challenging, but X and Y, not that much. I've just, like, completely, like, is that? Oh no, that's just juice. I spilled a bunch. I actually, like, I started choking on what I was drinking the other day, and just completely, like, lost all juice that was in my mouth while I was like literally drinking like fruit punch, and I just spit all over my freaking wall. My wall was destroyed. It was a really sad. It was a sad day, because now my second monitor is completely fucked, and I need to fix that. But rambling aside and weirdness aside, we're just gonna jump into this battle with Serena and hope that we're not gonna lose. So we're just gonna go in with JJ and hope for the best. Now, worst case scenario, Serena destroys us. Best case scenario, we survive and my computer doesn't crash. So let's hope that Serena's not gonna fuck me up today, because that would suck. It would really, really suck. An Nincada, that's perfect. Okay, I'll take that, because there's quite literally zero way a Nincada is gonna fuck me up. So we're good. We're good, fam. I'm gonna Bubble Beam this thing. I don't think a Bubble Beam will kill it, but it'll do damage. It killed it. Perfect. I don't know why I didn't think it to kill it, but probably just because JJ's special attack isn't that great, but it is what it is. A Rhydon. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna go to Clint. Clint, can you take care of this? It's literally a Rhydon. Like, we're fine. I'm not gonna Mega Evolve Clint or Sting until I find a like something that definitely means like makes me decide if I need one or the other. But as long as she doesn't like, as literally, if she threw out something like a Mega Rayquaza, I'd be fucked. That would just suck. But the good news is Mega Rayquaza doesn't exist in this game, so we're good. A Croconaw. Okay. Croconaw works. I'm gonna go into JJ because this thing might have Bite or Crunch. So JJ is my best option. Let's hope for the best. Jeez, I forgot to turn off the EXP share. God damn it. JJ's gonna be way too high leveled. I'm gonna turn it off after this battle because I'm pretty sure Ramos is only gonna be like level 39 or 40 in this game. Because I'm pretty sure usually his ace is like level 36 or something like that. I don't know. Like this game, like I feel like its leveling's not bad, but it's not like, I don't know. It's just the game goes by too fast, and like because the levelings for the gyms actually are pretty on par with gens 1, 3, and the other generations. Like, you know, in Gen 1, or at least in Fire Red and Leaf Green, the 4th gym is Erica. Her ace is what, level 30 or 29? In this game, the 3rd gym is already level 20, it's like level 29, level 30. So it kind of works out in that regard, but I don't know. Like, I feel like there's some parts of this game that I think it's because the gyms feel like you're going by too fast. But again, that could be said in Gen 1 too. Like, and even Gen 2 as well. Like, you're going, basically every city is a new gym. So I guess it just depends. I don't know. I guess like that's kind of one thing about this game is I don't think the problem is that the game goes by too fast. I think it's that its story didn't lead anywhere. Its story wasn't great. I think if their story had been improved on, then the speed of this game wouldn't have been something that people had a problem with, or at least not as much of a problem for people, because you could compare it to Gen 1, where, you know, you could finish Gen 1 in a pretty solid amount of time. You could probably play through all of Red, Blue, Yellow, Fire Red, or Leaf Green, and about the same time you could finish through X and Y. So, you know, there's kind of that. The only difference is that their story is a little better. I kind of like, their story isn't really as much there, but their evil team's better. Their characters just like connect to people more, like a lot better. Like, you know, I really don't think, I feel like this might just be me, but like I feel like most people could probably name all of the Gen 1 gym leaders a lot better than they could name the Gen 6 gym leaders. I feel like right now, I feel like people could name Gen 5's gym leaders a lot better than they could name Gen 6's gym leaders. I don't think I can name Gen 6's gym leaders. I genuinely don't. I mean, well, that's a lie. I can, but I forget a lot. Anywho, you know, I'm not really proving my point or helping my point in any way, shape, or form, because that's not what I'm good at. But we've got an evolution. So we've gotten 2 evolutions this episode. Our team is now officially fully evolved. And Tien's actually going to be a lot more helpful to us. So that's really good, because Medicham is actually a really good Pokemon. So I'm really happy about that. Can you learn Zen Headbutt, please? Perhaps? No? Okay. I need you to learn Psycho Cut or Zen Headbutt, because you need a physical Psychic type move. The fact that you still only have Confusion is concerning. Let's check you out real quick, Tien. So your special attack's actually slightly higher than your physical attack, but Pure Power still makes it, like, pushes the physical attack a lot over. So I need you to get like Psycho Cut or Zen Headbutt. Anywho, I think this is probably a safe place to end the episode, you guys, because literally all we can do at this point is take on the gym, and I'm not looking forward to that right now. So we'll do that for next episode. But Next episode isn't until Wednesday. And tomorrow's episode is actually going to be the second episode of Mystery Dungeon. So if you guys haven't started the Mystery Dungeon series, make sure you go check it out. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for these games. I'm so happy with how they look. And I'm just really excited to continue that series with you. And hopefully we'll do the post-game of Rescue Team DX like we did the post-game of Explorers of Sky. But I guess we'll see. That depends on how you guys feel, and me of course as well. But anywho, rambling aside, I'm gonna end the episode here, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode we are going to be taking on our 4th gym. But with that, I'm getting out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you do smash that button. If you want to more, make sure you subscribe. It's positive right into that PC party. Share with your friends, follow me on Twitter, PCBloodMaster, join the Discord link down below. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm PCBloodMaster, and I'll see you guys next time!